Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Larry Bird.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen.
Here we go.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the 1. We've got Duren. Hole is out there with Bird. Then there's Christie, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
No good from Bird. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Sexton. Outside Markkanen. And the 3 ball is good.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Markkanen. Following the miss by Larry Bird, Cassola's screen on Bird. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And Bol pulls it down. And here's Bird from the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
George dishes to Collins. Duren pulls it in. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Christie. Great play by Bird to set it up. And that'll tie this game up.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Here's Van Vliet. A wide open look for Bird. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Here's Bird, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Good on the shot. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Duren pulls it in. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. They double him with George. Pass to Christie. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Markkanen. Bird against Markkanen. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. He's got 7.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range. Here's George.
Can't get it to fall. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. Down low. And it's Bull that time on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Outside Collins. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Sexton. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Scooped up. Kessler passes to Sexton. Kessler with the bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, hello, how you doing, man?
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the
Independent.
Van Vliet with it. He's averaging just around.
No, I wouldn't know, man. Not too sure about that. Independent.
Now Bull. Pass to Christie. Lets it fly from 18. Sexton grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 6. Misses from short range.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
3-pointer, Bird, and falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Duren. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jazz have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now, here's Collins. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And George gets it to go.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And here is Van Vliet. Still scoreless. Pass to Bull. Here's Bird. Shoots a fader. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Van Vliet against George.
Oh, you talking about Jason Williams, white chocolate, former point guard.
Get it again.
Yeah, well, he was all right player.
Outside, Sexton.
Jason Williams from the Sacramento Kings from back in the late 90s, early 2000s. He was an okay player. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I know all about him. He used little pro tip for you. He used to play on the same basketball team in high school with Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss. They went to the same school together.
That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances,
Jason Williams and Randy Moss was on the same team together at one point.
Help them win games.
How about that?
He hits both from the stripe. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah.
Yep. Look at Randy Moss and Jason Williams. You can go on YouTube and find videos of him throwing alley-oops to Randy Moss in high school. Go look it up.
The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
The first free throw is good.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end
Excuse me, it wasn't high school, it was Marshall. They went to the same college together.
from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Will Hardy calls time.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. I don't know how well he would have did the NBA. He probably would have been basic, but, you know, it's always going to be that conversation about who could do what. You know, a lot of people out there felt that Karl Malone would have made a – the consensus was when Karl Malone was playing that if he had chosen to, with his talents, he could have been a Hall of Fame tight end. They was trying to recruit Karl Malone to play tight end out of Louisiana. But, you know, he went to the NBA, and the rest is history. You know, and everybody always going to say, and everybody thought maybe Michael Jordan would have made a great receiver. It's always going to be that type of stuff, you know. Allen Iverson used to play football back in Jason, what happened to transfer schools? Yeah, that happens.
Now we have a
Players transfer schools for whatever reason. Sometimes it's financial. Remember Larry Bird had to transfer schools because of his financial problems. He went to Indiana, couldn't make it happen financially, so he had to go to Indiana State, and the rest is history. So it happens. Sometimes it be like that.
Here's Filipowski, defended by Duran.
Yeah, I can't see a full message, but you say you missed 2 full seasons of school. Can't see the full message because, you know, YouTube don't show the whole thing. But, yeah.
Going to beat you, and they did it better than anyone in the league.
Guess I'll bring in Pippen Jr. at point guard.
First one falls for.
Oh, transfers? Okay, yeah. Yeah, but Jason Williams, he had an okay career, man. He could have been better if he had more discipline. Remember, that the Sacramento Kings in the early 2000s went from being, just basically a bunch of fun and games.
Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
So it's this computer game, which is your team? I really don't have. I just like basketball. I really don't root for a team. I just like. But if I am partial to one team, I'm partial to the 1990s Bulls. That's what I grew up on as a little boy. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up watching Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. So I felt, I looked at them like the way little kids look at Captain America and Superman. They were like superheroes to me back then. So if I gotta pick one part of the NBA I'm particular on, it's probably the 90s Bulls. Particularly the early 90s Bulls.
Here's Collier. He's averaging just
only because they hold a soft spot in my heart, you know.
Sends the ball no good. Gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
No, I'm playing with Team Larry. I'm always playing with either Team Larry or Team Magic, man. I'm never playing against I'm always playing with them.
Watford with it. On the wing,
Larry.
Buckets. Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach.
Same thing with Team Jordan and Team Magic, Team Wilkes. Same thing. I'm always playing with the teams.
Kevin, no doubt.
Because I want to use them strategically and just show how they would look in the modern era.
No question at all. And thank you for your report.
Yeah. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there.
I do what I think if they would do what they played today.
Still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Both positively and negatively.
So young, he entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years.
I appreciate you for showing up, though. Appreciate the questions, everything, man. I answer all questions, no matter what.
Now here's Bird. After Colin Sexton's miss.
Now Utah giving me a tough game right now. We got a 1-point game. Utah came to play tonight.
He really played well.
Good shot, Christie. Utah came to play tonight.
Sexton against Christie.
Setting some good screens too for guys.
Sexton. Here's Collier, defended by.
Here come another one. Oh, man, he got to the fullback. He got me.
Collier
Pulled it back on me and cost me over.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
See if we can run a pin down for Bird right here.
Still yet to score. That's to Watford.
Miss Bird on the cut in the baseline. Go ahead, ISO.
Bird outside.
Step back, Larry.
Utah with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things.
Get the ball to Wagner in the post, see what he can do.
A challenge all night. I agree with that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
In all the games.
Here's Wagner.
No, I play the games organically, man. Ain't no fluff here. There is no computer keep scores close stuff. Whatever happens, happens. Like the other night, if you were watching, I got blown out by with Team Magic. I got blown out by OKC the other night by about, what was it, like 40, 50 points. So it's all organic, man. Whatever happens, happens.
A closely contested game so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the spring.
Well, man, they, the NC, like, first off, OKC is just that good defensively. That's number one. They gotta give them credit. But number two, the end season, when you play in franchise mode, after a while, the end season fatigue catches up with your teams. And if you catch a team, it's like in real life. If you catch a team on the right night or the wrong night, they'll just be more up for the game, more chemistry, better rested than you were, and you just have a bad game. It happens.
Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
OKC beat the brakes off us. You can go watch it on my channel.
We've got Collier.
I saved it to my playlist, the Bird Magic playlist. Pippen Jr. come off the screen here. He played it pretty well. Christie off the screen, wide open.
Filipowski grabs the board. Utah trailing here to the right side. Here's Collier, defended by Pippen.
I don't care, but I play for the love, man. I enjoyed it, man. It was fun. I enjoyed it, man, just because just watching how OKC was executing defensively, how they were closing out on shooters. It was fun to watch. Remember, Team Showtime's a fast-breaking team. So if they can't fast break, they really struggle to score in one-on-one situations. They really don't have anybody that's really there outside maybe Chris Middleton. He's pretty good one-on-one. But other than that, they really don't have anyone to get shots in the half court.
And he knocks down the first one.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. I was like, man, they were playing some next-level defense in that game.
Being a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. To the wing right side.
Got something right here. Wide open. Good screen by Wagner right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Come on, Lick.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Also, man, if you want to see some great game, go check out that Jordan series I got. The 1991 Michael Jordan. So, like, man, most of them games in there were just nail biters, man. That team is not perfect. It's like Michael Jordan just pretty much in the modern era. And in some of those games, I explained some of the plays that we're running and why Michael's getting the shots he's getting. Because remember, with the rule changes, the paint is not protected like it used to be when Michael played. So he has all these chances to get in the lane and score like this, like that. All those easy opportunities around the basket. And Michael Jordan, he get in the air. Ain't nobody messing with Michael Jordan when he get airborne when he was younger. MJ get airborne when he was younger. It was over with, even back then. So you got to think now, with the lane being wide open, I think for the season he shot somewhere around 70% in the paint for the season. 70% around the lane. That's like a center, man. Yeah, I'm not much of a hockey guy. So I don't know much about hockey. MJ had no real team. Well, yes, he did, but I don't want to get into that stuff, but as far as my series concerned, I built the team around Michael here with the players here in the modern era, and you can just go ahead and watch how that stuff played out. So if you're interested, it's on my channel. All the games uncut, uncensored. Not from the field, in the paint. So you got to. It's not just about MJ. It's about his skill sets and the rule change. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just about MJ being great. Now you got to understand he's taking advantage of the weaknesses of today's era. Because you got defensive 3 seconds. You can't guard the paint indefinitely now. So it's just a matter of timing up. Like right here, look at that, lane wide open. It's just now imagine that's Michael Jordan doing that instead of Larry Bird. See what I'm saying? You see how Marketing had to. Let me go back and show you what I was talking about real quick about defensive 3 seconds. If you look here on the weak side, my man right here, Filipowski, he's got help, but he can't stay in there indefinitely like he used to. Back in MJ's day, you could stay there indefinitely. But now you got to see that? You got to leave. That's an artificial shift in the defense. See, now you just attack that. Now he off balance. There's nothing there. Now just imagine that's MJ doing that instead of Larry Bird. See what I'm saying? A whole 82-game seasons of that. Into playoffs, into the finals.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points.
So that's basically what that's all about,
Yeah, guys. I mean, he's been a very steady
Plus, you put like
when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Plus, it's pretty cool. I got the entire draft up there where I go over the players and why I chose them and their skill sets and how they mesh with MJ. Remember, I took MJ from '91 because based on what he said, MJ went on record saying the best he ever was. This is his words. The best that he ever was his 1991 season. That's his absolute best version of him from his own words. So I went ahead and took that one and built the team around that one.
Here's Collier, defended by Pippen. Here's Filipowski, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
So it's really more about strategy more than it's just about throwing a great player out there and throwing up big numbers. It wouldn't happen if he didn't have the same. If I didn't run the kind of plays that would help his skill sets manifest the best. They ain't just out there coming out there just taking wild shots.
The shot, no good. Gone 3-7 tonight from free.
So for those people who like 5-on-5 simulation basketball, that's more for them. I know most folks ain't gonna get into that. I get all that, but that's what I'm all about, man. Just good old X's and O's, keeping it simple, keeping it real. Nice.
Just set it up. Wagner's got 5 now.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Couldn't get back in time. Got beaten transition.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
We'll have to give Larry Bird timeout. Bring in Caruso. We'll bring back in Duran.
Now Pippen hasn't made
Bird open off the screen.
Bird for 3.
Not that time.
3 triples.
Larry getting tired. About to give him a breather.
Down here in the second.
Yeah, Utah coming on strong.
To finish it off.
Call a timeout here.
Can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah. I got no choice. Yeah, Larry's getting a little tired. We're bringing some subs. Get some more of my big people inside. Because I built Team Larry kind of in the same mold of the teams that Larry played with in real life. You go back, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale. Now these guys are nowhere near as good as them, but they have the same kind of body types. Long, rangy, lengthy, and put that around Bird. So that helps out with the defensive backboard. Now, it's interesting in the modern era because of the shooting difference. It stretches the floor more, so it ain't the same kind of look, but it's interesting how it plays out. I also brought in Ben Simmons to be a X-Factor player. I don't expect much from him, but he has good ball handling, and his size can cause mismatches and get double teams and kick out people when he drives the lane. And I guess I'll bring in Dosumo. There we go.
Both teams will make substitutions. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In third, the Jazz.
Well, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Duren a screen. Dosunmu, the pass to Duren. Here's Bol. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen. The numbers in their favor. Here's Hendricks. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
With the floater. Pass to Collier. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good, Caruso.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Here's Collier, guarded by Simmons. And now a look at the upcoming schedule.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. See how I came over that switch? They fouled him, but you see the length when they come in and smother the ball in the post. That's what Parrish and McHale used to do back in the day. And it helps Larry Bird be a help defender when he's in the game. He doesn't have to necessarily worry about guard his man as much because he got backside support if he gets beat. Like, so this team is more of a defensive, rebounding, little bit of a stretch, got some stretch forwards out there, whereas Team Showtime is all about getting out and running and shooting threes and get to the basket, playing small ball most of the game, which fits Magic Johnson's style. Like if you was to build a team like Magic Johnson, that's what you would do. You would put smaller guys who get out there and run with them.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here's the home team. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Simmons. Still without a basket. Pass to Dosunmu. Duren down low. Working on Kessler. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes
good defense by Kessler.
That one off Kessler. The Jazz making a switch here. Springer's checked in.
See if I can get Dosunmu a shot. Open.
From the inbound. Doesn't go for him.
Couldn't hit it.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Collier, and he's
man
on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice.
Got a physical game here tonight.
You got to play without foul.
Hey, how you doing, Keisha?
2 shots.
Keisha 363. Hey, go check your inbox on Insta. I hit you up. Trying to get a fight going with you sometime soon.
The free throw drops for Collier. Luke's checked in for Utah. He doesn't get the second one. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Dosunmu.
Dosunmu over off the cut. We running that weak side stagger screen. Top side.
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
When Larry Bird comes back in, that's going to open. Oh my goodness. When Larry Bird comes back in, that's going to free up some people on the other side to get shots and layups. It's more devastating when Larry Bird runs it than when Dosunmu runs it, though.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Dosunmu. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You see right there, Bird had a two-way go. If he was in the game, he could have passed to the point to Simmons, who was posted up, or take the shot. That time I took the shot.
To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Lepowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Williams comes in for Mikhailuk.
Because Simmons, you can say what you want about Ben Simmons, but he's still 6'10". He can take guys in the post and do damage. And you gotta respect him.
Osumu finds Caruso. Misses the three. Jazz trail by
Can't teach size.
Inside. Here's Filipowski.
Man, they getting all the calls, man.
He'll get a chance at the line.
No question.
Super physical.
On that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Utah, they have been shooting right around 75%.
They're going to bring Bird in and put him at power forward. Bring Bird back in and put him at power forward. And bring in Larry Nance Jr.
A different look for Utah. Sexton, he's checked in for Williams. And Georgia subbed in.
So now we got a pretty mobile big team out there now with Simmons at point guard and Bird up front with Lance Jr.
So he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And
okay, cool.
Top the key. Pass to Bird.
Okay, Keisha, I see you. I'll get back to you when I get done with this game. That's a tough shot. Good blood. Good defense by Utah. Damn.
Here's Collins. No good that time. Nance with some nice.
Come on, Ben. Get out. Push it, push it, push it.
6 of 13 so far.
Larry trailing.
In the second quarter. Caruso kicks to Bird.
Cut, Caruso, cut. Get out the way.
Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Fighting game-wise, like I said, anything to do with pro wrestling, I'll try anything. Really, I ain't got no restriction. I'll try anything, man.
Outside, Sexton.
UFC, exactly. UFC.
No good with
I'll play Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Justice League. I don't care. I'll try anything. I'll play anything, man. I don't care. Win or lose, I don't care. I just want to have fun. Ben Simmons, there's that cut I was talking about. See that, y'all? When Larry Bird stay on top side, they got to honor Larry Bird, which frees up guys going to the basket for layups. You gotta honor Bird the three-point line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Castle's screen on Simmons. On the wing, George. Guarded by Simmons.
I don't think it's quad. Yeah, you're right. If you on Xbox, it's not cross. You're right, Keisha. It's not. But we'll figure something out, man. It's all right.
Pass to George. Over Simmons. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
Bird in the post. Simmons. No three-pointer. Give me a pick. Give me a pick.
Bird outside. In the corner, Simmons with it.
Shoot that. I know Ben ain't going to hit that.
Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Stay on him, Caruso.
A piece of it.
Good D.
Outside, George lets the 3 fly. Nance gets the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys. They really
ISO Bird. ISO.
Collins against Bird. Over Collins.
Larry.
And it's good.
Bam.
The back of the rim and in.
Going in the bag on that one, boy.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics
in the bag.
Textbook style.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, yeah. I like the old Mortal Kombat better than the new ones.
Basket good.
I don't know what they did. I think my favorite Mortal Kombat might be the one that came with on PlayStation 3 back in the day. Since then, I don't really too much like them. I'll play it, but I like the ones on PlayStation 3.
Bird right side. Back to Simmons.
Top side.
Bird outside. A 3.
Tough shot. Oh my goodness. That looked just like Larry Bird, man.
In all of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And Kessler throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer.
Bird hot down. Post him up.
You wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here is Bird. And he has 28 points for the game. Rebounded by the
I'll say if he hit that shot, boy, it's on tonight if he hitting that. That last three-pointer he hit was crazy. He didn't even take a dribble or nothing. I think 2K25 just. I think it is, but I got 24. You got 25, Keisha? I got 24.
On deep, Collins. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got 4 rebounds in this game.
So I play the hell out of some WWE. I play WWE till the cow come home. Love me some wrestling, man. Bird.
Yep, it counts.
Man, Bird on one tonight, y'all. That jumper is falling.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah,
oh, great play.
He just keeps coming, attack mode.
That was sweet.
He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Simmons to the basket. Nope, ain't nothing there. Pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Dosunmu. Bird cut. Got him. He better not make that. Oh my goodness. Even I didn't want to make that. That was too difficult. Just threw it up over his head.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Oh, but we got a problem. We can't guard him. I can't guard him.
Sexton's got his.
Oh, you ain't. I got 23. We can play that too.
And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 7.
I got 23 too. I got all the WWE's going back to 2022. I got 22 and 23 and 24. So you can play 23. 23 just as good. Plus I got some cool players. I got some the DLC on there.
Welcome everybody. It may be early on in
the physical
season,
copy. Yeah, I feel you, man.
Early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference.
Physical copy is cool. Aquaman.
Take a look at the home team.
You ain't right. You ain't lying about that one, man.
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now they are easily the best team in the league.
Team Larry Bird, 8-2 on the season.
We didn't know they'd be this good. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
That Bird jumper on here is just stupid wet.
From downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up.
In his face, buckets.
Yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh my gosh, those were the
buckets. Look at that shot right there, though. The echo, yeah, I think that because
and that is it.
See, I was wondering if somebody. See, you the first one to actually mention that.
Second half.
So I'm speaking to the PlayStation. The PlayStation speaker, the controller. So I might have to go ahead and just I might have to just go ahead and just put my headphones on.
It's been one
Hold on, y'all. Let me put my headphones on. Since Aquaman mentioned something. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me put my headphones on so I can stop the echo. Oh, okay. I thought it might have been me because I don't. The last thing I want y'all to do is be, not have a good experience.
Fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the
Appreciate you, Aquaman, for letting me know. Cause I'm trying to figure out, what's the best settings to have myself talking and speaking on here. Bird again. Oh, he's playing with these dudes. He is playing with these dudes. These ball fakes and head fakes. He faked him twice. And he faked him out while he was in midair. Watch his head. Look at it. He in the air. And he looking to see where the ball at while he in midair. I think. Let me see his head. Look at. He over there still looking like where he at. Oh shit. So these ball fakes on 2K, man, I got to give it to them. They got the ball fakes on here.
Well, he's demanding
If you use them correctly, you can really get somebody off balance with them. Especially for dudes like Bird and Magic, who got good pass ratings, and like LeBron James, the guys like that, who are really good at passing.
Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen.
Bird cut. Oh, come on now. Fly, baby. Fly, baby. I wish he had hit that jumper.
They trail by 9 points.
Had that boy touching the ceiling.
Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Larry Bird.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays
Bird cold, man. That's all I can say. He's so. I just like how simple his game is. He ain't got to work hard to get shots. See, all he gotta do is head fake a little bit, little jab step. GTA 6, that's your thing. Yeah. Go ahead, do what you do. Get it. Get what you like. Shoot.
And that one falls for Collins.
However, I will say this: I'm not really big on the pre-order stuff. I think that's starting a bad trend because a lot of these game developers getting cocky, man. Because they just know they can just say whoever they want and get whatever they want when they want with that pre-order stuff. You know, but I don't know. It's certain games that deserve it, and certain ones that don't.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Like I had a bad experience with Spider-Man 2. Like Spider-Man 2 let me down, man. I pre-ordered that, and it did a little. I don't want to get into everything, but the game wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'll just leave it at that. And I wasn't happy with it. You know, I thought Spider-Man 1 was better, man. It was just better. It was just a better game. But yeah, tough shot coming up. Oh! Get out of here!
That's exactly where the team wants.
Get out of here!
With the clock timer running down.
George against Van Vliet. George passes to Markkanen.
This dude hitting some tough shots, man. Tough jumpers.
Over Bird. Markkanen.
Right back at him, though.
Markkanen's got 5.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Gone 2 of 3.
They already have. Man, that's what Spider-Man 2 was. I mean, technically, Keisha, you ain't wrong, because in my opinion, the Spider-Man 2 was so bad, it don't even count. That's how bad it was. It's a new gen game, but it's so bad to me, it don't even count as new gen. They just go ahead and just count that as a do-over, man, because that game was whack, man. I'm sorry. I know it might be somebody might hear that and might get offended. Oh well, that's my view, and I'm sticking to it. That game was
Bird with it.
Man, had no business being developed, man.
The elbow bowl.
They ain't even try to make that game fun.
Out to Bird.
He better not hit this one.
Over Sexton.
Too late.
Ain't
get it off.
Great D.
Look at Larry. Ain't that some shit? Somebody hold my beer. I'm about to hit my next 3 shots.
Jazz trail by 7.
Watch the cutter, watch the cutter, watch the cutter. Like I'm playing for real. Like I'm at the streets, playing for real. Like in the day.
Good off the assist from Sexton.
Something to do.
Sexton's got 6
Okay, take care, Aquaman.
Gone 7 of 15 from 3-point.
Are you from Canada, Aquaman? You say, hey, you from Canada? That's how you talk about Canada.
Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on.
Not that time.
The league better.
That was a nice attempt.
Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Oh, good steal by my man, Bowl. Give it to Duren. Finds Bird. They all over. I'm going to post you up, though. Okay. Old school. Old school.
Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet passes to Bird. Over Kessler and Bird.
Man, he is playing with these dudes, man.
Van Vliet's got 6
got these boys jumping. They going for almost every fake he gives them.
Pass to Markkanen with the drive. And he banks in.
But on the other side, he can't compete with the team. See, Bird can't match with their foot speed. If you get Bird moving left to right, you can take advantage of it because he ain't got good lateral movement.
Here's Christie.
So that's one thing about him.
Back to Van Vliet.
That's why I like stuff like this. You get to see the pros and the cons of players from yesterday and how they would play today versus and what they would do good and what they would do bad.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yep, too slow on the trigger right there.
For Colin Sexton. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 18 points a game. 5 assists and 2 rebounds.
Let's see.
And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off.
I have to go into another substitution pretty soon.
Half jumper will travel.
Utah still in this game despite the heroics of Bird. Utah still in this. They right there. They right there. It's still a game, baby.
Beyond the arc. And the home
So
team has possession.
despite the heroics of Bird, Utah is right there.
And here is Van Vliet. Nothing
There's that play again I was telling y'all about.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gone 4 of 7.
Bird on the wing.
Here in the second half.
Miss Van Vliet on the cut. That's on me.
To Van Vliet.
Bowl cut.
Now, here's Bull.
Bird should pop out.
Pass to Bird.
And he does.
There's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And Bird got 39 points on jumpers, man. Couple layups in there, but mostly jump shots.
George.
Modern era, that's the way it would be. More shots to go around.
Shoots over Van Vliet. Duren pulls it in.
He definitely would shoot more today if he was playing today. No question about it.
Last one here tonight. Duren with the screen on George. Pass to Christie.
Christie. Can't hit. Rebound Duren.
Here's Bull. Van Vliet outside.
We ain't got time for that. Oh, good pass by Bird. Found his man open.
And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight. And so
Bird doing work, man.
For the Jazz. 9-point game.
Brother, just an all-around player.
Kicks to Collins.
I tell this to my friends every day, man. Like the 5, in my opinion, the 5 best all-around players. I ain't talking about greatest. I'm just talking about all-around. Just every aspect of basketball that you can think of. To me, it's Magic, it's Bird, it's Michael, it's Kobe, and LeBron. Them the 5 best all-around players the game has ever seen. They can mesh. They can buck you up in any aspect. Rebounding, playmaking, scoring, defense. It's different. Different types of defense, like, you know, getting steals and blocks and stuff. Bird can get steals and stuff like that off the ball, and you know he can score.
Screen on Markkanen.
That's the easiest thing he do is score.
Jazz trail by 6.
Them the 5 best all-around players in my book, man. Magic, Bird, Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, man. You don't get no better than that, man.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins.
Anybody say different? I love to hear a different opinion. I would love to hear it because it'd be a hard sell to get me to believe anything different.
Got 10 points here in the second half.
After what I didn't see.
Bull, the pass to Van Vliet. Bird outside. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Markkanen.
Good pass. Couldn't hit though.
With the rebound.
3-point game over here in Team Larry land.
I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ain't nothing near about over. Oh man, we messed up. Good defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Referees is calling it close tonight, man. They're giving them all the calls, man. I think we have been to the line maybe 3 times, 4 times.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
We can do better than this, man. Gotta start getting more aggressive. But I think a problem with that is I think our number one athlete on the team got hurt. Brandon Miller, who's more of our slasher, who gets to the basket a lot. He got hurt 2 weeks ago. We still waiting for him to get back. So that's hurting us in terms of like getting drives to the basket. He's pretty much our best one-on-one player outside of Bird. Most everybody else just pretty much lives off the leftovers and getting rebounds and running the floor and spotting up and setting screens and post-ups.
He hits the second from the line. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Van Vliet. Still scoreless. Bol finds Duren.
Christie.
Here's Christie. Clock at 4.
Good screen by my man. There we go. Good screen by Duren on that one. That screen was so good. I got to show it again. He took out 2 dudes with 1 screen on that cut. Made the pass. Came in. Boo! Took out 2 dudes.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what
Go ahead and get Larry Bird out here, bring in Caruso.
Well, there's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in.
I'll do that later.
And Christie drops them both. Here's Collier.
But yeah, man. But yeah, Keisha, if you still out there, still watching. Yeah, man. Any WWE game from 2022, 2023, 2024. I ain't got 25 yet. I probably get that when it's on sale down the line. You know how they always do. Probably in maybe 2 months it'll be half off or something like that. Plus it'll be more DLC out. They always release their DLC in stages. So this is better just to wait, get a better price. Plus the 2K24 is still good. Ain't no rush to buy it. Let's put Wofford in there, power forward. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring Ben Simmons in, put him at power forward. He can play up front. Malik Christie out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring DeSumo at point guard and go more defensive. He's a better defensive player than Van Vliet is. Try to put some pressure on their guards. No drive, no cut, rebounds, on in transition. Build all up.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Oh, man, he came out and just pulled a three-pointer. He didn't even care.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Let's pound the ball inside.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got
Get the ball to Wagner, post up Wagner. Swing it.
Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot.
Come on now.
Here's
Jump hook.
Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that.
Oh, man, he took it. And the foul. Utah just won't go away. 2-point game. With a free throw coming.
The harm and still able to finish.
And he took Christie to the cup, bro.
The defense that time. He was not going to be denied.
Team Larry got to step it up defensively here, man. This is we got to be able to defend without fouling. They get into the free throw line way too easily.
On the free throw.
Oh, man, ball don't lie. Oh, come on, Ben Simmons. What you doing, Ben?
But they need to get on the same
Ben
page.
Simmons just can't win, can he, man? He always got something going on with his brother, man. Got to admire his fade, though. He got a good barber, though. Give him credit for that.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
Christie for 3 in the corner. Wide open.
In here with that
you bet.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pressure. Oh, man.
For 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Gone 7 of 15.
Slow it down.
Field here in the third quarter.
Go to our big man. Go with the big man.
Pass to Wagner.
Repost. Get deeper.
Back to Wagner. Shoots over Filipowski.
Got him, coach.
Baby hook. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Here's Filipowski.
Right back at us. They scoring, man. We ain't putting up no thing.
Got assist number 8.
It's just too easy for Utah right now offensively. They just getting whatever they want. We're playing like sissies, man.
Wagner with a screen for Simmons. Kicks it out to Wagner. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Goes up again.
How does he get that rebound, though? Y'all gotta be kidding me, man.
Here's Collier. They set the pick.
Utah want to get a win tonight. That's why they can.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip.
Ben Simmons, the only thing he can do these days.
Simmons passes to Christie.
Push the rock.
Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Left in the third quarter.
Come on, Ben, hit that. God damn, man. You can't. The legendary bad jumper of Ben Simmons on full display. Legendarily bad.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Collier. Sexton on the wing.
Sexton.
Looking to get back on track here.
Buckets.
That one goes in. He's got
Utah ain't going nowhere, y'all. This
pass. That's what coaches love to see.
Bird will have to take it over the fourth quarter to close this one out, look like.
Here's Dosunmu. And a
good shot
off the rim, but it sinks right in. And we've watched 3 so far.
Utah ain't going nowhere.
They lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
And Bird jumper, man, it knows no bounds, man. It's too literally can hit from anywhere, man. Off the glass, in your face, fadeaways, leaners, floaters.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this.
And he's 6'9". That's what makes it so difficult. He's 6'9" doing all that.
Jazz trail by 7.
Like imagine if Steph Curry was 6'9" the way he could shoot. Know what I'm saying?
There's Ben Simmons.
It's a cheat code, man.
Caruso. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. Pass to Sensabaugh. Cuts off the pass. Here's Christie. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Defense stepping up right there.
Half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Here's Collier. To the inside.
Well, hold it down. Yon, one-on-one. God dang.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that
the parade to the free throw line continues for Utah, man. They got to have like somewhere around 14 free throw attempts easily, minimum by now. Take Ben Simmons out. He ain't doing work for him. He ain't do too much of nothing. Let me go ahead and bring back in Bowl.
That free throw missing, and Utah making a change here.
I tried to, they wouldn't let me. I'll bring back in my man Duren.
And he's good on the second. Has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Caruso. Back to Simmons.
Almost 2 seconds.
Caruso with the ball.
High screen roll.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner outside.
Oh, man.
And here's Simmons for 3.
Ain't no way he's going to make that.
Filipowski's got 10 rebounds here
There's
tonight.
zero chance of that going in, man.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Got a piece of
Good defense. Good defense.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Here's Caruso. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Sensabaugh. And the layup is
Come
good.
on, y'all, man. Hey, that was sweet, though. I got to give Utah credit. That was nice.
Too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Down low.
Oh, man. Unforced error.
That is just a careless turnover.
About to get Larry Bird out here, get these boys back in line, man. He bring back in Fred VanVleet, man, the point guard. I tried putting DeSumo at point guard. I ain't for defense, but I think that was a bad decision on my behalf. I think I was.
Here's Filipowski.
Sometimes it's just best to stay with what you know.
Clock at 6. Here's Sensabaugh. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Bol shoots over Filipowski.
Got it.
Bol, that's good.
Not just a threat inside. Bol can stretch things out, too.
Jazz trail by 8.
I think I'll bring Larry Bird back in maybe within the next 2 minutes of game time.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Juzang. Inside.
Good
The
D.
shot by Filipowski, no good.
You don't
Hold it back, hold it back.
So
We ain't got to run.
You hate to miss.
We got the lead. Ain't no need to run. Shoot. Patient
And
offense.
here's Dosunmu. Bol with it. Out to the right wing. Okoro finds Duren. Unloads. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
All right, let's get a timeout, man. I bring Larry in here and close this out because it's, as you can see, man, it's when the main man ain't in there, man. It just ain't the same, man. When the main man ain't in there, I should take Caruso. No, I'm take Caruso out. I'm gonna put Caruso at 2 guard. Hey, that'll work. Now we got more size out on the perimeter.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now he reminded his team.
This dude, Bird and his fakes are just.
If the 3 is there,
Bird and his fakes are just.
He's done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them.
His fake out game is just sick, man.
They need a good offensive possession.
These dudes be really going in on them fakes, man.
Here's Springer, defended by Caruso. And that one,
man, come on, man.
2 shots coming up.
That's the only reason they still in this game is the referees, man.
Over here, where we are.
At the line for the Jazz, Jaden Springer.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Come on.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so
Shoot,
far.
let's play to Larry Bird, man. Play through star. Play to Larry Bird hands. And close this thing out.
Pass to Duren. Out to the wing. Now, here is Bird.
Ain't gonna double. We ain't gonna double team. But take this bucket. Ah, man, ain't good.
Here's Springer.
Oh, my goodness.
By Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love
that was sweet.
Like Collins
that was sweet.
End of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
VanVleet outside.
Bird cutting.
Outside.
Wide open for 3.
offensive rebound. Duran the pass to Caruso. Out to Bird. Second shot opportunity. Uses the
man.
Bird's
damn.
43 points.
Off the glass. 43.
Can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Sensible. Sinks the
Yeah, he killed Bird. That's why I be talking about Bird can't guard on the perimeter, man. This pace and space era, he would pay a price because it's hard.
Van Vliet with it. Bird outside. Back to Van Vliet. Bird outside. It's hauled in by Sensible. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Springer.
Come on now.
Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bird outside. Shoots over.
Leaner. Dang, a leaner. Dang, when's the last time you seen that? This brother saw, hey, this dude shot a leaner. I ain't seen a leaner at the free throw line forever, man. That's old school. Brother shot a leaner, man, from the free throw line. Splash.
Today, guys, their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense is giving
the boy is bad. That's all I can say, man. LB gets buckets. What can I say, man? He gets buckets. And make it look so smooth and simple. Ain't no crazy dribble patterns or nothing, man.
They trail by 7. Here's Kessler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bird a screen on George. Van Vliet kicks to Bird. Back to Van Vliet. In the corner, Bull with it.
Just shoot it.
And right on target.
Oh.
Now George.
Oh, with that size advantage, he can't challenge his shot.
Pass to Collins. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso.
Come on, man. Now they getting them type of foul calls too.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
But it just seemed like no matter what Utah do, even though they getting all these calls, they just can't get over the hump.
A screen on Caruso. Sexton for 3.
Like every time they come with something, we just got to answer for it. Every time they get close, we push the lead back up. And we just toying with them.
Van Vliet outside.
Here come Bird cutting. Suck it now. Now you done it. Shit.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Hey, let that man come off that double screen free as hell. You already knew what the result was going to be.
George against Van Vliet. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Clock is at 3. And here's George for 3.
Boom! In your face!
And developing that
damn
shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here is Van Vliet.
Here come Bird again. Here he come.
Bird outside.
He waiting for him. Caruso.
Bird inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Where the foul at? He was all over my man.
Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Wants to get it to
nice pass. Utah just won't quit.
Love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
They right there again. 5-point game. 3 minutes to go. 3.5 minutes to go.
Pass to Duran.
Bird in the post. No double.
Bird inside. Markkanen on him. Takes the 13-footer.
He better not. I'm about to say if he hit that shot, man.
Right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a
man,
shot.
He be getting his shot off, though. I got to give it to him.
Sexton against Caruso. Down low. And Bol.
Good D. Come on with it.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
And for Larry again. Scary Larry. Scary Larry.
Outside. Pass to Bird.
All day tomorrow. Buckets.
Another basket. That gives him 51.
51.
Easy. Jazz trail by 8.
He had time to set his feet and everything. Think about his shopping list for dinner. There's a steal.
And here we go.
Caruso.
Bird's got it. And that one's good. Caruso.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Bird with some good D.
Duren pulls it in.
Good D by Bird that time.
Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I think one more basket should just about finish these guys off.
Van Vliet outside.
Looking for Larry.
To the paint. Bird inside. He's covered by Kessler. No good from Bird. And the foul called on.
Come on, man.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I don't know how we ain't get to the free throw line.
Defense, especially when it comes in the form.
I don't think we've been to the free throw line since like the second quarter on, man.
And guys,
Crazy.
don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
This is just pretty much Larry Bird just. Every time they get an answer, Larry Bird just step up and shut them down with a big shot or something.
Collins setting the pick for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Slow it down. Run some clock. Let's get up out of this one.
Now here's Van Vliet.
Bird.
Outside. Takes a three. Good.
The Bird. Bird's the word.
Van Vliet's got assist number 10 with that last one.
That's like his, what, 6th three-pointer?
Here's George.
Damn.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Van Vliet kicks to Caruso.
Here come Larry again.
Pass to Duren. 5 on the clock. The fader. And he gets one to go off the front iron. Bird's got 56 points in the game. And the Jazz with possession here. 15-point
Another
game.
stellar
It's
shooting
9
performance.
Separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to George. Now Markkanen. And they get it. And that's collected.
Rebound Larry. That's going to do it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Bird, salt in the wound.
Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear.
Yeah, serve you boys up tonight.
I mean, I love the way they execute.
Loser buys the beer.
The floor completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a
me get out here and go get myself some new rocks, some Marlboro Reds. See what's going on.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Wonder what Magic's doing.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
I got another triple-double again, I bet.
The NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Larry Bird.
That jumper is crispy, man. Look at that. Look just like him, too. Got to give 2K credit for that, man. They went in on the Larry Bird animations, man. They went in on the Larry Bird animations. They look just like him. Play just like him, too. All right, let's see how it shook out. 12 for 23 from downtown. Look at the free throws. 16 of 23. We went only 6 times. They outscored us in the paint. Bench points. The story was Larry Bird. Larry Bird. This pretty much was the story. 56 points. 8 for 12 from downtown. God damn. 22 for 41 from the field, mostly on jump shots. Let's take a look at his shot chart. Let's take a look. Larry Bird shot chart. The whole game, bro. Oh, my God. First quarter, 17 points on 13 points in the second. Had 9 points in the third. Fourth quarter came back with 17. Just hit. Look. Some of them. Look how far them threes is from right there. God damn. It is busting their ass. Let's take a look at the highlights now. That one right there is sick. Off the glass, fading to your right hand. Left hand finger roll off the dribble. Fade away in the lane. Fade away at the buzzer. Deep three. Buckets. Another deep three. Wet. Man, dude, cold, man. That's all I can say. He is cold. Shit. But yeah, let's see who's coming up now. I think Magic should be up. Team Magic should be up next. I think so. Let's see. Let's advance a couple days, I think. Yep. Nope, it's Showtime is first, so. Yep, Team Magic is up next. Well, ain't this something? Hey, check this out. The Thunder are trying to trade Chet Holmgren for Ausar Thompson, because we have Ausar Thompson and Harrison Barnes. Let's take a look at this. This is the computer doing this now. They trying to trade Chet Holmgren and Ausar Thompson for Harrison Barnes. That would be interesting. That would be interesting, man, because this brother is a big shot blocker, can shoot threes. But he's more of an athlete. He fits in more with Magic. I think I'll decline because I don't want to lose my sniper. Because Harrison Barnes is a sniper. And then you got him to run with Magic. You need that dude. So I love Chet Holmgren's game, but I think Ausar Thompson fits in with Magic more than Chet Holmgren does when you factor in the fast breaking. So I'm going to go ahead and decline this trade offer. It's pretty interesting, though. So now it'll be the Jazz's turn to take on now. And that'll be the next game coming up when I do my next Bird Magic game here. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. And I'm going to bring this stream to a close real quick here. Keisha393, if you're still watching, I'm going to check the message and we'll figure something out. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of WWE games, so we'll figure something out. But in regards to anything else, yeah, guys, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me for a while. I'll see you guys in the next video, and check out my playlist on my channel. I got Jordan playlist, I got Wilt Chamberlain playlist, and of course, I got Magic and Bird playlists. And be on the lookout because I got some new stuff coming up. I'm thinking about doing a mystery. I'm gonna do a mystery one. I'm gonna do one with some other players from the 2000s and see. But that's down the line. So, but yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all. Take care.